Hello, I am back and I am here doing a little request reaction here from Brett. You got me reacting here to BBY GOYARD, The Secrets Lie with Charlotte. Okay, so relatively unknown trap cloud rapper, but a debut album here. I guess he's done a decent amount of mixtapes. Not sure what to think of this. I mean, the album cover here just has him like, it's like a national treasure like type shit. So this may be some silly shit. And you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm in the mood for some silly shit. Give it to me. Here we go. Faust intro. Okay. I like that. Sort of like xylophone shit. Okay, this is kind of cool. Very auto-tuned-esque vocals. Okay. 100 gex-esque. There's not a lot happening here, that's for sure, but for what it has, like, it's working with something. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, and there's a little nice outro to the intro. Wow, what do you know? Okay, you know what? The intro here is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I'm vibing with it. There's not a lot happening, as I did say, but everything does pair well, and it's only like a little bit below 2 minutes, just getting into a nice vibe, and there's enough of a good flow here and just, you know, basic standard bars, but it's still like the flexing shit, and it works to get in here. Okay, cool. I'm biting it. Let's see what else we have on this record. Okay, you know what? These are all like really short songs, aren't they? So this song could be, I think the song may be shorter than the intro. Ooh. This is very Nav-esque now, but with 100 gags. What the fuck? Okay, but there's some singing happening here that I don't think Nav would hit the right notes with here. Like, I do not like this chorus, and it's just because of how it reminds me of him. That sucks, you know? Because what if this was a good chorus? But now I can't, because it's his name tainted it. Okay, Tears from an Angel, this is just like mid. I guess that's what I'm sort of feeling. The beat works, but it doesn't have any like highlighted moments that are kind of peeking out. And then the chorus, I just, like I already said, and the flow structure here, I don't know, I'm just not really piecing this together. It's a really quick song as well. There's a lot more energy on this song than the first song, but I don't know. This, like always, re-listens will be in order, but I don't know. Oh, this beat's bouncing. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm fucking with this one. Oh! See, there's a very lady performance when the chorus comes in here, too. It's kind of interesting. Again, this is just like the Zelly outro in the sense where I feel like I'm seeing a lot of different vibes being thrown out here. Okay. This song is really short, though. Really short. Okay, the big problem I do have with the song, though, is that it does feel like a teaser to like a song that's supposed to be longer and grander. I kind of like the flow, and I think he works with this like bladey sort of chorus he was doing, and the beat as well. I do enjoy that, but I was expecting just a slightly little bit more. I don't know what I would expect on re-listens. bass beat. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, I like the I don't really like follow what he's saying though so far. Yeah, it just seems like sort of like standard stuff, but kind of playful still. Like I get that this is like a romance type conflict happening right now. Okay, again, this is very short, but I do think it works like within its like time. You know what I mean? Drum and bass, the energy keeps flowing, and I think the chorus only hits twice, and fuck. This one's ever catchy. I gotta say, not bad, not bad. This is definitely my favorite track on the album so far. Wow, this flow is very, very good though. Like, he's keeping up with the pace. Like, he's not losing any stamina, and I feel like sometimes you can really tell that artists will go to this way. Okay, Element 115. I think I vibe with this song as well. Again, a re-listen is in order because I feel like I really want to see more like of how his lyrical content was working within the beat as well, because the flow most definitely, and like the hits, and then it feels like it's going like a sparseness, pushing forward with, you know, like the ding ding, cloud rap, man. It brings you just to that other space. Whoa, what the fuck? That was interesting. Ooh. Wow. The vocal effects on this song are like fucking dope. Hey, maybe this is my favorite song. I really am vibing the energy here. Okay, Get Him to the Greek. This song just has like perfect vibed energy, because the thing is too, like me considering this being my favorite song, the beat is not as like sparse or as intensely as engaging as some of these other songs, but it's just hard. Like, it just works hard. You know what I mean? Like, the combinations here were set. Like, if you were gonna put this beat on anything, you had the flow. Nice piano too, that kind of works with it. Yeah, I'm fucking with this all the way.
All I see is smoke.
Oh, that was great. That was excellent. Shit did not impress us. Shit did not impress us. I like the woo. That's a cool touch too. Okay, I think Get Him to the Greek is still my favorite song, but Trident is definitely a close second. The way that beat comes in is fucking intense. That is intense. I mean, this type of beat would, in production too, would just work on like a Shy Girl song. Like, I felt like Shy Girl was gonna come on this. That energy, the energy here is different than that for sure, but it works. It works. It really fucking does.
Blunts on the beat.
Ooh, is he singing in the back like that? And I just, it sounds like something in the beat.
Treating me like a god. Pull her down, call me Todd. Krypton wrist, bitch, and outside. Got a rich bitch, words I got. Charge this game, ions. Expensive shit I lie on. Hold my name, you don't lie on.
Ooh. interested in some of the comments or lyrics that I am picking up on, like, but vocal transitions are really a sell point here. Okay, I fuck with this beat too. It's kind of cool. If you had this stripped back, you could have it in a Billie Eilish track, I think. That's possible. Yeah, Mirror's Edge. I think I do fuck with this song. This like 3-track run right now so far has been really selling it for me. So I am excited to see what's on the second half of the album. Like, we're kind of around that mark now. Here we go. Oh shit! Okay, that is hot! Oh my god, and the sirens? Everything here is just working to such a like hard effect. Like, that's the only word I want to use. It's just hard. It's hard.
Just do some merch and make $1 million off the shorts. Do the life insurance scam and make $1 million off your course. I'm working CPU, took his hoe and left him blue. You want some Le'Veon Bell, just be jet lagged. FaceTimes be expensive, check the Vivian tag.
Check the Vivian tag. I think the thing about Vamp Fangs that I found the most interesting, to be honest, is that I couldn't compare it directly to any other person with that type of flow or anything. I kind of felt like I'm understanding his energy here on this track. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I do fuck with it all together. Ooh, I'm really liking the back end of this too. Like, it's almost like I see like a horror-esque like type of piano playing in the back. It kind of feels. I think the hi-hats are like at perfect speed here. Like, he's riding the wave. He's really riding the wave here. Okay, yeah, I think that song is pretty good. Beat just has a great energy, especially with the flow that he is bringing out. Like, he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? He knows what he's doing. He's trying to create something that works within his own identity here. This would be like mid in the album still, because I do think that majority of these songs now have been getting to me. So this does spark and show that he, like, the things that he knows how to do, but at the same time, it's missing some sparks. Just some. Oh. This is the very like video game-esque beat and the glitchy like David Shoddy, Youngster Jack shit. That like pause where his voice was like going away, that was kind of cool. This is like a dreamy vibe. This is the most dreamy-esque vibe I think that's on this album so far. Okay, so this is the feature, Destroy Lonely. Just doing like the exact same thing, kind of. Okay. He didn't really have much of a verse or that long of a feature, I guess, so I can't like really say much. It was just like, okay, kind of doing the same thing that BBY GOYARD was doing, but yeah, Vivans, I think it was okay. I think it had a decent amount of vibe. I think the best part of this is definitely the beat, like the sucking in sort of the beat that's happening, but it almost feels like what you would normally hear in a beat has just become digitized. Like it's raw, like these raw backwards elements. I don't know. That's how it feels like when I'm hearing it. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. What he's doing is just slightly a little bit repetitive, but I am enjoying the vibe that's being set here. Yeah, Vampiro is just slightly more repetitive than like some of the other songs. Like there is a lot of like repetitious elements in all these songs so far, but I think there's also a lot of variation, to be honest with you, even beat-wise, but even flow-wise as well. Although there is usually consistent flows, and those consistent flows, he rides the wave really well. But here it's just sort of losing me just a little bit. I don't mind it. I think it's a decent vibe, but it's just not doing quite enough. Very nice. But it feels very out of place on this album, though. Oh. Breaks into this. Ooh, I really like the piano, though. Okay. Still not picking up on most of like the lyricism, or it's not really hitting me at all. But the energy here, very nice energy to sit in on, that's for sure. Okay, I guess that's considered the last song on the album, but this album has 2 bonus tracks. But the 15th song is not considered a bonus track, but the 14th is. I'm a little confused by that, but since it's only 4 minutes, I'll just put those in, and then maybe I'll tell you if it adds anything new or less to the overall experience. Okay. Kind of reminds me of like a Radiohead song. What song? Where I Ended You Begin, actually, at the end part of the song. Ooh, okay. That was pretty nice break. Huh. Here the voice very is like ethereal. I'm not really picking up on it, but it's just like kind of slipping into the whole soundscape. See, there's a lot of variation with how this song is like going, even within like 2 minutes. Okay, The Killing of a Deer with Nico Stripe. This song is pretty fucking cool. I think the vibes stay consistent even within like these like different transitions that were like really engaging. Even like their vocal performances bouncing off of each other was really good as well. As a bonus track, I mean, it's more or less good as some of the stuff that's on this album, so, I mean, it doesn't feel like it's just something that could have been left out, regardless. Okay, this is weird. Okay, and then he's repeating this. Okay, I'm not really finding it much like with the song. It's really on. Ooh. Boom. Nice beat though. The foreign is a ghost, I pull up and I vanish. Okay, so that was the last song on the album. Yeah, not really the biggest fan. That's a low tier of most of the songs here, but overall, actually kind of fucking with this for the most part. I can't really see a lot of problems. At the start, I was a little hesitant, but I really do think he matches a good vibe for everything that's here, and I do think that's essential. I think that there is an awareness of what he's doing, and it kind of works to that effect. For a debut album, I think it's got essential things that are needed. Potentially, I would want to have more of an identity. He definitely has an identity on this album for sure, but I do think that for him to have like a star effect, potentially, I don't know, like to get into this more acclaim, I would argue he needs to have another identity attached at some point, or some sort of variance. There is variances on this album for sure in songs, but they kind of do it doesn't feel like it's supposed to be some intentional thing, you know what I mean? He's bouncing off all these different elements, and they already work together anyways in the type of a mixtape fashion, as I've gathered from many of the albums or mixtapes that I have reacted to in this sort of field. But it's very consistent overall with some vibes and beats and flows overall on many of the songs I'm really engaging with here. So I have to give this right now, I think on first listen, a 7 or a 7.5 potentially. I'm lenient, I'm kind of not sure, but I will let you know after a few more listens. Alrighty, so I've listened to this Baby Goyard debut album a few more times, and I am surprised of how much I liked it in the video. But I think it's funny the score I gave in the video, considering some of the criticisms I had in the video. I'm kind of looking back and I'm go, that doesn't mean it's worth like a 7 out of 10. I feel like there's a lot of reasons why it could be worth a 7 out of 10. But right now, I'm thinking I want to give it more credit than it being the possible worst. Because I think the energy and I think some of the variations of sound showcase like an awareness of someone who knows what they're doing. And like I say in the video too, the flows are good. How to ride these waves are good. I think there is definitely, coming back to this, 4 or 5 tracks that I think potentially the beat and the flow are not enough to save it. And another problem that I'm having here, regardless of having some sort of enjoyment because I'm being kind of taken on a different path, is because firstly, there's not really any identity on this. There isn't. He's not matching up with proving who he is. It's taking from other artists, but doing a minimum level. And that's why an album like this cannot compare to the important contemporaries in the genre. I also, again, think the problem is that when given an idea and only given it a minute and a half to expand upon, you're able to show, okay, there's some sort of mood that you're setting and there's some sort of structure of knowing the genre to implement that. And I think that sure can be commended, but it's the identity and still having something that's fully more fleshed out. And because I don't feel that, I think I want to give this a 2 out of 10. I mean, for maybe a little bit over half of these songs, feeling sort of, or around half, I suppose, feeling sort of like I can like chill in the vibe that it's giving me, but still wanting more. And then for the other half, just not being able to expand upon it, having just enough that's really upsetting me. Anyways, if there's any albums or anything in particular that you want me to react to, write a comment down below. And thank you for watching. Peace.